The world has many extraordinary men and women who accomplish more than an average human seems to be able to in a lifetime of 24-hour days. The important question for these overachievers is not how they do it, but rather what they do with their remarkable talents. Is it in search of personal aggrandizement and riches, or is it, as in the often quoted aphorism, to leave the world better than he found it? Frank Sasinowski is an individual who's devoted his life to the latter.
We all focus on what's right in front of us, because that's right, that's what's most immediate. But when you see yourself as part of a global program, a global movement, you understand how important you are to that system.
Few people have done as much to ease the suffering of millions around the world by working to find and approve treatments for rare diseases. But Frank's path to what he calls his ministry has been somewhat unconventional. An early love of science led to a degree in genetics from Cornell, followed by 2 master's degrees at Berkeley in physiology, nutrition, and public health. That expertise led him to testify to California legislators to improve funding for school meal programs. That's how Frank rekindled his second academic interest, the law.
And they reduced the burdens in the law for accelerated approval. They made the post-approval requirements less onersome.
He realized he was now behaving more as a lawyer. That's when he felt that the Lord was showing him that he could make the greatest difference through the law.
In 2002, it was Frank's scientific lawyering. Yes, there is such a thing as scientific lawyering. Frank has trademarked it.
After his law studies at Georgetown, Frank served a stint in the USDA and the American Public Health Association, again helping improve nutrition. Then he heard another calling, using the law to do still more for society. Frank joined FDA in 1983 as regulatory counsel in the Center for Drugs and Biologics, where he was key to implementing both the 1983 Orphan Drug Act and the 1984 Hatch-Waxman Act, the enabling legislation that spurred pharmaceutical industry research into what had been unprofitable rare diseases. Those laws transformed the orphan drug and rare disease world, changing it from isolated, often fruitless pursuits of treatments to a burgeoning field that has so far produced 500 therapies for rare diseases, with giants in the drug world actively pursuing more. Frank is the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Organization for Rare Disorders, the organization he's helped to become the voice for the millions with one of the estimated 7,000 rare diseases. What drives someone to such relentless, single-minded pursuits? Frank says he has 3 lives: family, professional, and spiritual. But his professional life is his ministry. It's how he sees the face of God in each patient who calls out for help, suffering with a rare disease. For doing God's work, and for constantly striving to heal the world one person at a time, we award Frank Sasinowski the Pontifical Hero Award for Inspiration for his unwavering advocacy for those who live with rare diseases.